A lapse in judgment from Jack Stevens saw the Southampton captain send off for pulling Marc Cucurella's hair prior to halftime, and the Blues were able to round off a memorable night with further goals from Cole Palmer and Jadon Sancho in the second half. 7 changes. Enzo Maresca made 7 alterations to the team that beat Aston Villa 3-0 on Sunday, with Philip Jorgensen starting in goal for the first time in the Premier League and the back four consisting of Malo Gusto, Desesai, Tosin Adarabioyo, and Marc Cucurella. Moises Caicedo was back in his more traditional role of centre midfield alongside Enzo Fernandez, with Cole Palmer also retaining his place in a more advanced role, and João Felix and Madueke on the left and right flank respectively. Nkunku, who already has 12 goals this season, was starting in the Premier League for the first time since the opening day of the season, as Nicholas Jackson took his place on a bench that also included Romeo Lavia, Pedro Neto, and Jadon Sancho, to name a few. Chelsea had a near miss inside the opening 2 minutes as Jorgensen made a fine save to deny Aribo from close range. The offside flag went up, but video replays seemed to suggest the Saints man was onside. Quick-fire goals. But it was the Blues who went ahead on 7 minutes when Fernandez's corner to the near post was met by Desesai, who headed in from a matter of yards out under minimal pressure. The lead lasted a matter of minutes though as Aribo got his goal. Kyle Walker-Peters was a little fortuitous when a tackle rebounded into his path on the byline and his pullback was met by the arriving Nigeria international who volleyed into the bottom corner. The Saints had enjoyed the brighter start, but Chelsea once again took the lead just after the quarter-of-an-hour mark. When Joe Lumley, who was well outside the penalty area, passed to Walker-Peters, great anticipation from Madueke saw him nip in front of the fullback, and when the goalkeeper attempted to close down the England winger, he passed to the unmarked Nkunku and the Frenchman was left with a simple finish into the empty net. Chelsea were much improved after the goal and would have scored more soon after had it not been for some great saves from Lumley. The former QPR keeper denied Madueke with a good stop from close range, before making a superb one-handed save to deny Palmer when one-on-one, following a fine pass from Felix, who had himself shot wide a minute earlier. When Tosin did finally beat Lumley with a header from Palmer's corner, the home side were saved by the crossbar. Game-changing 5 minutes. Chelsea's third goal finally arrived on 34 minutes and in impressive fashion. Some fine team play, including a great pass from Palmer, ended with Felix passing to Madueke on the right wing and he shifted the ball onto his left foot 10 yards out and picked out the far bottom corner. Then came a moment which completely changed the dynamics of the contest. In the build-up to Southampton,